Welcome back to another episode of the FC24 Youth Academy here with Wakefield, where last episode we began our campaign against the Premier League sides here. We lost against Leicester City, who are currently in third and sixth, I should say. We also got battered by Manchester United 4-0 at the end of yesterday's episode. We also played against Nottingham Forest, in which sees ours pick up our first win of Premier League football, conceding 7 goals, scoring only 3. We now take alongside the likes of Sheffield United, who just got promoted with us this season. And this is your starting 11 to hopefully get the job done. Jacobson out on the left. Correa starts instead of Ponce. Ramos, he starts on the right, but I think it's happening again to where I don't like Ramos as a winger. That's why we loaned him out last season. He did good there. He grew +3 or something like that to 83. He's come back. He hasn't really hit the mark running yet. Clement starts at Cam instead of Richie. We're going to go ahead and drop Richie for today's game. He sits on the bench at least. He'll drop him from the starting 11, I should say. And Quiroga starts instead of Old Man Martins, and Gonzalez instead of Ruiz on that left back position. Now in towards Oh-Hee-Young. Oh-Hee-Young cuts back. Now into Glatzel. It's 1-0 for Sheffield. Ramos on the corner. Back post all the way for Guzman. Lunin got a hand to it. The power was just too strong for the keeper. And it's 1-1. And Guzman levels. What the heck just happened there? I hit X to pass it back to the keeper. Why did he not do that? I mean, you run into your manager like you've done something spectacular. That's just the game being the game. I literally shield the ball here. I win it back. X right there. I hit X. It doesn't do it. I don't know what Verde's doing coming out on that side of the net, just leaving the net wide open for the striker. Now in towards Glatzel. It's 3-1. Ali. Glatzel. 4-1. Guzman. Into Martins. Martins now into Alves. Alves still on the ball. Alves, can you find Ponce? Ponce now. Ponce! We get a consolation goal. Yay! It's 4-2. That's game over. A 4-2 just awful showing against a team that we just got promoted with, that we beat towards the end of last season. We are far, far, far away from being Premier League standard. So it might be a long season. So strap in and strap on. We got the next set of scout report here back in the Ukraine. We haven't got a single scout, or single player I should say, from any of these scouts this season, which has been absolutely horrific considering we're in the Premier League. That guy, he just wasn't good enough despite being 1 million. This guy may be the best one, but I mean, like, come on, dude. How are we in the Premier League and we're getting our worst scouts ever? That doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. It really ain't adding up. But here it is. 180k for him. 500k for him. 130k for him. No. Elias Short was my best look there. Nope. Nothing from this month of scouting reports as well. Oh, that was awful. We have Brighton up next, then West Ham. Wow. Let's go. It's Brighton at the Amex. Its starting 11 is going to be the same as it was. Actually, no, it won't be the same. It'll be what the strongest possible lineup is. Obviously, with Ramos out wide on the right. Ponce as striker. Richie on a cam. Lino's in behind already for Wakefield. And it's not for Wakefield, for Brighton. And Brighton are up 1-0 already. 4 minutes into the game, we're down 1-0 to Brighton. Lino now into Sergio Mento in towards Sima. Sima shot, not saved. It's gone in the back of the net. It's 2-0 for Brighton. And Watts just gives the ball straight to Kovalenko. That'll find a Sima. Sima back to Kovalenko. It's 3-0. It's 3-0 in 20 minutes. Like, what do you want me? Like, we lose 4-2, so it's respectable. Ponce and Richie get consolation goals. But wow, we are in trouble. Okay, there might be a chance. We're playing a team that is worse than us. We're playing West Ham. They're worse than us on the standings, I should say. On paper, They're probably 20 times better than us. They're just having a really, really rough start to the season. They only have 2 points. We only have 3 points, so we're not much better. We just have a win. Watford, one of the other teams that got promoted with us, in fact, they actually finished second. They got automatically promoted. They are struggling. They haven't won anything. They haven't even drawn a game. They've lost all 5 games, conceding an average of 3 goals per game. And they haven't really scored any. They scored only 4 goals. Early top runners is Chelsea and Aston Villa, a perfect 5 for 5. Arsenal, Manchester City, and Manchester United are all on 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Brighton's on 3 wins and 2 losses as well. So we just played a good Brighton team. Let's take on West Ham with the same exact starting 11 as last game. Let's see if it's slightly better. Joao Felix, he can't really get a shot. How is that a pen? How is that a pen game? How? It's 1-0 for West Ham. An awful pen. Ramos into Ponce. Ponce now on the ball. Ponce out wide to Jacobson. Jacobson cut inside. Touch on his right foot. And Jacobson leveled things up here. It's 1-1. Jacobson to the rescue. Ramos switches the field all the way out for Ruiz instead of Jacobson. Ruiz into Richie. In towards Videla. Videla on the shot. Videla! We take the lead here against West Ham. It's 2-1. I made a sub at the start of the kickoff for our first goal for this man to come off. And the ball hasn't gone out. Play hasn't stopped since then. But with his last kick of the game today, Videla brings Wakefield in front here against Wrexham. Against West Ham. With less than 10 minutes left to go. Earthy! No, it's 2-2. The hope there ended so quickly. It's 2-2. Richie with the shot off target. And that's game over. A 2-2 draw against West Ham. We pick up our first draw of the season. Let's go and watch this game out here with Brentford and Wakefield to end things off in today's episode. We're black, they're red. Let's see who comes out on top. I have a feeling it's going to be Brentford. Videla, the man who saved us at West Ham, I should say, takes the lead here against Brentford. It's 1-0. And Tammy Abraham leveled things up 5 minutes before halftime. It's 1-1. And Tammy Abraham doubles his goal tally and takes the lead for Brentford. 2-1. And then Bremo makes it 3-1 for Brentford. And Gaetano makes it 4 at the end of the game. This is going to be a long season, isn't it? 4-0. My subs didn't even come onto the field. That's kind of insane. Wow, okay. We lose 4-1 to Brentford. We end the episode in 18th. When we come back, we have Fulham, so maybe a glimmer of hope. We also have Wolves, and then we have Liverpool. Oh boy, then we have Burnley in the Cup. We might end up playing the Carabao Cup because who knows anymore. We did beat Tranmere Rovers 2-1. I just quick in that game because honestly, I kind of expected to lose at this point. I kind of expect to lose at Burnley. So you know what? Here it goes. Because November we have Chelsea and Arsenal. December, I mean, you've got to be kidding me. December we have Newcastle, Manchester City, and Tottenham. Thankfully, we have Watford 2 times in December. That might be a glimmer of hope. We might be going into January bottom of the table, though. I'll see y'all for that one. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.